All right, guys, so we're going to start this new video series on going over the cycle that's coming up. So every 8 to 12 week cycle that we do, we want to do a brief little explanation as to what we expect out of you guys and what we're looking for as coaches. But first, to open this one, we want to go over what we're going to do for our new warm-up routines. We just think we can get better at the warm-ups. We can address more issues in that time period instead of it kind of being almost a wasted 10 minutes the way we've been looking at it. So here's what we got. Our new warm-up routine. If you get to class before the start of your hour, okay, 5 to 10 minutes early, either grab a foam roller or start addressing the limiting factors. Everybody at this point knows how to roll out with our lacrosse balls, foam rollers, any of that stuff. And then limiting factors. If you don't know what that is for you, ask one of our coaches, okay? It could be tight hips in your squat. It could be an infinite number of things. So ask one of your coaches what your limiting factor is and what you can work on. From there, when class starts, so the second that hour starts, I want you guys to go into a do-it-yourself warm-up. We will write this on the board, but this is not going to be coach-led. It'll be about 5 minutes long. It's going to be random things like high knees, butt kicks, row, etc. Jumping rope, things to get your chili hot before we go into our coach-led warm-up, okay? So this is going to be about 5 minutes in length. Then we're going to go into our coach-led warm-up. This is where our coach is going to start bringing everybody in. We're going to round a circle up, and we're going to do about 5 to 7 minutes of things that are going to pertain to that day, okay? So all these things that we'll do in the coach-led part are the issues we can address and the things we can refer back to throughout the day, okay? For example, your head position in a dead bug, going over into your squat or your deadlift, how you can refer back to that same head position, okay? Little things like that. Those are the things that you can always refer to back on your own and the coach can refer to throughout the day, okay? So that's going to be how our new warm-up is going to look like at the start of the new year. Here's Zach. We're going to go over how the new cycle is going to look.
All right, guys, so we're going to stick with our 8-day rotation. Just now we're going to mix up how we've structured everything. So instead of going with our squat, press, pull, we're going to be working more on jerks, carrying over to our clean and jerk. We're going to be doing a Windler deadlift cycle. So before we even start working off percentages with that, we're going to test out a 1 rep max on your deadlift. A coach needs to see it. Then we're going to take 90% of that weight and use it for our percentages throughout the Windler cycle, okay? From there, we have our sled ladder work, and we're going to start working more on kipping to carry over into your pull-ups, your toes to bar, all that good stuff. Carries, abs, lactic acid threshold training. This is going to be kind of the basis for our cycle this time. More about repeatability, short-term recovery, what kind of power output you have. From there, going into overhead squats. Starting off, going to be a big focus on positions, on control, on tempo, versus going up in weight. Then we have our snatch and lateral agility day, front squat, push, pull. These 2 days are similar to what we've been doing. And then clean and jerks for our 8th day instead of power cleans. So very similar, but we have some different points of focus. The big one here is going to be that lactic acid threshold training. And based on that, I've deemed this cycle the lactic asshole cycle.
Yes.
So I hope you enjoy and are ready to kick ass in 2015.